Welcome everybody back to the Buds Podcast, episode 29. And on the last podcast, we did our MLB draft, and we said from Monday's video that we're going to do a little team overview. So we're going to go through each team here to start off the video, and then we'll get to our regular podcast. So we're going to go through each team, just give it a rating on what we think the teams look like, and just to give you an overview of everybody's team. So, Nick, we can go for the first team here. We're just going to give a 1 out of 10 rating for
Next team.
from
We'll
the front of us.
look at Team Joe Buck yourself.
And that's your team, correct, Nick?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we got
a
good team.
We got
here.
Yasmani. We got Anthony
You got-
Rizzo.
Who?
Was he Altuve? Hmm?
all around solid. What's that
I'm
pitching
gonna
looking like?
6.
What's that
Yeah, we
pitching
gotta-
looking like?
Here's the pitching.
Pitching looks
Ooh.
good.
I'm
I
gonna-
give it a 7.
I'm gonna give it a
7.
7.125.
I don't know. I mean,
7.1.
7.5.
Also made a
7.5.
trade during
Oh, yeah,
the last
let's
from
see.
the other day.
You made the first trade of the season with M1.
Michael.
Someone's team will look at.
I
him.
acquired my boy Kevin Biggio in exchange for Betances and I think that Kevin Newman. So
Not bad.
Oh.
Decent trade. Yeah, I give it your team about a 7. Well, Joe,
7.5.
7.5 more.
I don't know. I just think that like Scherzer's like. I mean, we saw him last night. I mean, I don't know. I think he's not how he was 3 years ago. Obviously, I mean everyone knows that.
Do we got a pulse from Mort down there?
he just crushed
No,
it.
we do not have a pulse for
Gosh.
more, but we'll give it a. We'll just say he's around 7. So you.
Yeah, we'll say
No.
he's around a 7.
I will put him in a 7.
We move
So-
on to the next one here.
So we look
Is-
at
Is Caleb.
Adrian Tank Squad.
Adrian Tinknott. Okay, now that's my friend Caleb. We didn't really get into the 4 extra people that were playing. This is my friend Caleb from me and Mort's hometown. So he's gonna be one of the.
So let's see. So
4
this is
extra
his
guys.
lineup.
Okay.
It's very interesting.
Yeah. Okay. The infield. If you would just rate the infield, that's like the best infield. Then we get to the outfield. It gets a
Yeah,
little sus.
I feel like his outfield's
Yeah,
kind
that-
of
outfield gets a little sus.
it's
like-
interesting.
Not
If
horrible though.
if I'm just rating the infield, that's like a 9 out of 10. But then when I get to the outfield, it's like
and
mean-
the pitching
That's what
could be kind of sus because
go down
of her.
to. Ooh.
he has a pitcher that's on the IL.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this a 6.
He has a bench starter.
I'm going to give it a 6.205
Okay.
out of 10.
There's no.
I
need
give
for this.
I give it a 6.5.
I mean, his rotation's not terrible.
I give it a 6.
His
I give it
bull-
6.5.
His doesn't really. I mean, his bullpen's kind of weak.
Yeah.
I guess Britton's is bad.
Nick, what do you give him?
Yeah, I mean,
I wanted to say 7, but I said 6. I don't know. I feel like the outfield's very sus.
Yeah.
the outfield. If his outfield was a little better, it would have been higher.
Yeah, the outfield and the pitching kind of like deterred me down. a
Not
little
not
bit.
even the pitching. It's just the pitching's like okay, but like the outfield is like I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
6 is about
He
right.
he got some hit or misses in the outfield. Let's just put it that way.
Six.
They
six
could
and a
they could
half.
be sleepers maybe.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna give
I'm
it
looking there.
6.5 actually.
So it's like a team Beecher
Beecher
meets.
Okay.
Very
I
nice. They make very good beef jerky there.
I feel like this one was
Starting catcher Sean Murphy.
Yeah, I had to. I took a
That's-
chance there. I'm going young guy there.
Okay,
Okay,
Austin Allen's on the IL.
that
He
first
has- he has-
baseman. That first base,
Yeah. I mean, Bellinger's obviously going to be the best player.
that infield is very good. Besides, the catch is a little sus, but we'll give you that.
You got some trade bait on the bench there.
Okay,
I'm holding that there.
I like the
Yeah, I
outfield.
like the young outfielders.
You have like 3 or 4 good hitters in the outfield, or you guys know we're gonna do good. Okay,
Yeah, I went very young in the.
let's go to the
outfield.
pitching.
It's a.
And here's the pitching. I mean, you have another guy in the IL,
Okay.
Kevin
Okay.
Gosman. Is Chapman? Has he tested negative yet?
Yeah, no, he tested negative. He's returned to the team soon, I believe.
Okay.
You have like
I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a 7.6 repeating.
Yeah, you have like the definition of like a solid starting like rotation. Like, you have like those 5 guys are solid guys who will get it done. Like who will like do like don't like fuck you over. So I give it like a 7.5, like the whole team.
7.5.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the only thing that screwed me over was after the draft, Austin Meadows, he tested positive for corona. Literally like an
He
hour
tested
after.
positive.
Yeah, he tested positive. So he'll probably end up on my DL. And then I'll pick somebody else.
Yeah, I give it a 7.5. I think it's pretty good.
Okay. Moving on to the next team.
Okay.
I think we have someone that joined us back here.
We got
Yeah, internet went out. I'm on my phone. I don't know how I look
yeah,
right
we
now. I don't
got
know
we
if
got
go.
we got Quinton.
I mean, I'm
Welcome
about to give
back,
this team
though.
a
Welcome back.
10. Okay.
Oh,
Did Ramos test positive? Why is it then?
this is
What are we
Quinton's
looking
team.
at? Okay, so
Okay.
this team
Here-
is
so
my
here's
friend
his
Quinn,
lineup.
another person from my hometown.
He did steal Mike Trout at number 4, I believe. So we'll give him that.
Yeah, he had but I was talking to him. He said Mike Trout wasn't even his first option. He said
Well,
Mike Trout was fourth on his
I mean, yeah, because he was like, is Mike Trout even gonna be there?
list. Yeah, he is.
That outfield is very
Nobody
good.
wants Mike Trout. That's why.
That outfield is. I like that outfield.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
outfield's good.
Solaire's nice.
Honestly, I like the whole batting order. I like all
And
like the.
Yeah, he took Vlad.
and he stole Shohei.
I was
I
gonna say, he got
like-
Otani too.
I like the batters he has.
Let's look at
This
the other.
catcher's a
the
little
other
suspicious.
pitching.
Let's look at this pitching.
Okay,
The rest of the
mm,
pitching
pitcher,
kind
though.
of bad.
Okay. I'll give him 3 good pitchers, and
Okay,
then
yeah, the
Sorry,
pitching
Noah.
actually sucks.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
the-
give it a 7.8 out of 10.
Oh,
7.8. Really?
I'm going high.
So you think he is the best team?
You
I think he's got
I'm
a
going
I
really
another-
mean, okay. I'm
The
putting
going
this
another
based.
seven.
ruined.
Okay.
His pitching's not that great.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
putting
no,
it
his
based on like
pitching's definitely gonna
who
be
I
his
think is
kryptonite.
gonna like win off base of it. I'm gonna give it like an 8. That's just my opinion. I feel like he has 3 good pitchers and like 2 okay.
You don't want to need a
really
lot
pitchers.
of good pitchers.
I feel
I'm
like
going another 7.
I feel like he has
I
8.
didn't see the other
I'm
guys.
giving him
but-
8. I feel like his batting order is like a 10. That
I don't know about 10.
I would give it
batting
a 9.
I'm gonna
Nine
say,
and a half at
I'm
best.
giving him about another 6.5. I need something to really stick
Ooh.
out for me to give it
Mhm.
over a 7.5. I need something really to stick out on these teams.
Mhm.
They give even over an 8. So
Okay, should we go with the
6.5
next
for me.
one?
Yes,
We should
I
go
mean,
next one.
yeah, I give it an 8,
Yeah.
but like a stretch. I was like
Yeah. It's hard to rate these teams.
We're still
Ah,
No,
at
it's
7
like
for
a
me.
team nerd next.
Oh gosh.
Here, this is Joseph himself.
Now, I could not pass up on Juan
Yeah,
Soto.
yeah.
I know we're gonna say it, but I could not.
Yeah,
pass
you could.
Up on him.
Yeah, you could.
Actually, yes, Juan Soto actually played yesterday somehow.
Yeah.
somehow.
Huh?
What?
I have some.
They're cheesing.
If you show no symptoms, I'm pretty sure you can play.
who is JD Davis?
A guy who hit 300 for the Mets last
He's
year.
on the Mets.
Yeah, actually, we got a few Mets batters right
He
off
was-
the bat here.
Okay, so on the bench, those were my last 2
Mike
picks.
Vibes.
I mean, those are the last 2. I mean, JD Davis hit like 300 for the Mets last year.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
I like the pitchers.
Yeah, I haven't seen the
go.
pitching stuff yet, but I'm
Here-
thinking
here's
6
the
right now.
pitching.
I like.
Yeah, I'm
the
thinking 6.
I mean, we only have one
I'm
ace.
I'm gonna go with.
I gotta go with 7.
I'm gonna go with 7.1.
Oh, another Mets player.
Yeah, I gotta go.
I'm
with
gonna go
7. I gotta
7.1.
I mean, Seth Lugo's a very good.
7,
pitcher.
7.2 somewhere.
6.3. Actually, no, mind. I'm taking it to 5.9 because I see Trevor Bauer.
I like that. I'm going back down. I'm going down minus 0.1 to 7.
Yeah, I'd,
'Cause I do
I'd,
not
I'd
like
give it a
Trevor
6.
All right, I say about 7. He's gonna have a decent. Your pitchers are definitely.
I
gonna
mean,
maybe carry
yeah,
you there.
I'm gonna be. I took some chances on like Alvarez and like Wheeler.
Pedro.
I took a couple
Alvarez.
chances out there. I mean, on Muncy. I think Muncie's fine, but I took a couple of chances on a couple of players, and if that banks, it's pretty good, especially on Alvarez. If he banks, that'll be a really good one.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see how you do there.
Let's look at.
Is this Andrew?
But yeah,
Trout
so
overrated.
Oh,
Out
wait, did we
overrated.
pass Andrew already?
Yeah, we already
Yeah.
went through it.
Oh,
I think
did we discuss how he's the Corona team?
Here,
Ooh,
no.
Okay.
Here is Trout overrated's team.
Mm.
Okay.
We got right off the bat. I see 3 Tigers. in
Too
the
many
starting lineup.
Tigers. I mean,
No,
It's the best ones, though.
It is the best ones.
Yeah,
But it's the
though.
best
maybe
ones. Like
look at
Nico's
look at
on
their
the
roster
thing, on the
percentage.
edge.
Like no
Okay,
one
time
has
out.
them
I
for a
got-
reason.
oh,
I
we got a lot of.
I thought we
They were
had
late
Charlie
round
Blackman
picks.
on the bench. I thought we had Charlie Blackman on the
See,
bench for like no good reason, but
this
I think
is-
he has
I mean,
grown.
No,
he's
he's infected.
This is interesting here. And
Okay,
more on
I'm
it.
giving this like a. Scroll down to the. I want to see like.
I mean, from catcher to shortstop here, I think we're good.
I think
Okay,
that's great.
I will admit you got to steal it, Bumgarner and Hatter.
But the thing is, my 3 Tigers teams
Oh,
went
here's the
rounds
pitch.
to fill
Another-
spots.
So we got another Tigers pitcher.
Yeah, that
Okay.
Ace. Also late round.
I like Hader and Anderson.
Hater and Bumgarner were kind of your steals there.
We really like Tampa Bay's pitching, huh?
Yeah.
I mean,
Four Tampa pitching.
Wait, I
Or
didn't know that.
Tampa
I forgot that I had Glass now. I think I took Glass.
You got
Last
Snell.
year
Dude, you have
the end.
4 Tampa pitchers.
I
Really?
mean, yeah, but they're the best staff in the league, so why not?
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
I'm gonna give this
Yarborough and
team.
Nick Anderson carry them.
I'm gonna give it a 7.4.
So this is yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
man,
I'm
these
giving
ratings
it.
are kind of sus.
I'm giving it a
7.2.
7.
Wait, so we're saying this is better than mine,
I'm
right?
So
I don't know.
I'm
I'm debating between a
7.9.
6.5 and a 7. I don't know which one to pick.
You can go in the middle.
I'm thinking 7.9 myself.
Or you
Yeah,
can't
I'm
rank
going
teams.
with
I know.
6.75.
That's why I'm doing it.
Yeah, I'm going with 6.75 in the middle.
Yeah.
I couldn't pick.
I'll say a ran number 2. I got a 6.2. 6.2.
Okay.
How is this the lowest one?
No, I don't think it is.
No, it isn't.
I don't
I
think
think
it is either.
Oh, Boba Fett.
Hey, Bobo.
This might be the
That's
lowest
team
one.
right
Oh
here.
come on!
I
This
mean,
is
the
an
one-
amazing
I mean,
team.
The one after this one is going to be the lowest one.
So let's look at the lineup here. Okay, well, I like that. Okay, the outfielders are pretty good.
Look at these
I like the
outfielders.
infield too.
Look at these
I mean,
infielders.
Freddie's IL.
I mean,
Hey, but he's coming back
honestly,
soon.
I mean, it might be some sleeper guys.
I mean, I-
outside of
from utility to bench is kind of
outside of seeing Eduardo Escobar, Ryan McMahon, and John Birdie, I don't feel so good, Mr. Krabs. But other than that, it's not that bad.
Scott
really.
Kingery is Scott Kingery gonna be any good?
I think he's
I don't
gonna
even
get
know if he's gonna. I don't know if he's even gonna get reps with the Phillies. To be honest with you,
Well, I think he's gonna get so many
Let's
reps.
look at the pitch.
Ooh.
Pitching's
Oh,
not bad.
yeah. Oh, wait. Whoa.
wait.
Yeah,
Diaz.
you got Edwin Diaz.
Hey, but we offsetted Edwin Diaz with Obi-Sean Kenobi Doolittle.
I mean,
Yeah,
the staff. I think this staff is.
No, I was going to give you an
Yeah,
8,
I
but
mean,
then when I
other
saw
than
Diaz, I'm giving
Diaz,
it 7.5.
the other
Yeah,
3 relief
7.5.
pitchers are pretty good.
See,
Actually,
I gotta
I might
go
give him an 8.
solid. I gotta go.
an 8.
Yeah, I gotta go 7.8 here.
That's what I was
You
gonna
know,
say.
I'm gonna give
This
him.
is
I'm gonna give him an 8. This is like the most all-around squad. I feel like.
The pitching staff really carried the rating for
Yeah.
me.
I mean,
You know, I mean,
I
my
mean,
first
yeah,
round
but-
pick was a pitcher.
Yeah, I like
Growing
2 of
well.
those 5 starters.
Yeah. I really.
I like
yeah,
Jake. I
7.8.
like Sonny Gray.
I
Sonny Gray,
think
Robbie,
all of them.
Sonny Gray, and Robbie Ray, both from Tennessee. Fun fact.
And
you Darvish
just
has been kind of sus lately.
that outfield's pretty good because you got 2 amazing hitters in Gallo and Martinez, and then you got Conforto, and then your only.
We got a lot. We got a
question
lot
mark
of power.
is- The only. Your
Yeah,
only
you
question
got
mark
one
is
power
up-
hit in an outfield.
So
I mean, I didn't know about
I
Yachty.
guess
I
you're
don't know about
banking
Yachty,
on
but he's one of the
home runs.
better catchers. I mean, yeah, I kind of am.
Yeah,
But, you know,
I
I
give
mean,
this
but
an
then,
8.
but at the same time, the amount of home runs Gallo, Schwarber, Conforto, and JD are gonna hit, the point loss is gonna be made from the Justin Upton strikeouts.
Oh yeah. Well,
I mean, actually,
honestly,
there's gonna be a lot of
Hey?
strikeouts.
honestly,
though,
I'm gonna have to say,
Yeah,
best
him and
all-around
Gallo.
team-
Oh my gosh.
best all-around team I've seen so far.
Yeah, I give it
I
an 8.
think I have like among active players. I think I have like 2 that have one of the most strikeout
You're
percentage,
really
like
just
highest
missing.
strikeout percentages.
You're really just missing Judge and Stanton. You'd be an all
Yeah.
strikeout team.
Oh, but speaking
I'll
about
give
Judge
it a
and
s-
Stanton,
I'll
let's
give it
go
a
to the next
7.5.
team
Yeah, I'm
Let's
I
go to
can't
the
wait
Oh,
for
next
oh, this.
team.
Oh,
where
oh,
I
this.
might go under 5. No, I'm kidding. Let's see.
Let's look
Oh,
at New York MLB.
Yeah. Let's look at the New York Yankees and
You're looking at the
slash
Yankees
Blue
starting
Jays.
lineup.
And with a little Blue Jays mixed in.
We got a player. One of his outfielders not even really in the big leagues.
He's in AAA.
Triple A.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got 4 Yankee outfielders right now.
His whole bench is Yankees.
Okay, so wait. So his catcher is good. It's good. Kevin Newman. We don't know.
Best player on his team is Suarez.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Suarez.
He's gonna get a lot of
Maybe
strikeouts.
Simeon.
Those
Yeah, that's
Yankee,
the only
yeah.
bad
those
thing.
Yankee players like
He's got Gary
Stanton, and Judge.
Hoskins, Machado,
And
Stanton, Judge.
Judge.
Holy moly, Franmil Reyes.
Yeah, I was about to say
Franmil
Reyes.
I
is
mean,
either-
can I say
is
something
either a
about
home run
his
or a strikeout?
about
the-
his other
yeah,
outfielder,
pitchers.
Joe Adell?
Yeah,
Is Joe Adell even on the Angels anymore?
No, that's why I said
He's
he's in
not on the
AAA.
big leagues.
Yeah.
I mean, all I'm saying
I
is,
think he's on the
these
roster,
pictures-
like
I
the
mean,
playing roster.
these
but-
pitchers
Yeah,
better
no, exactly.
wow
Bring him
me.
up.
These pitchers better wow
So
me,
he-
or else.
here's
and-
his pitching.
Hey,
I
I like the
mean,
2 starters,
Cole,
but outside
Verlander,
of that, I don't really like
yeah.
anything else.
But
Honestly,
outside of that, we
Ooh.
going downhill.
So I give him Betances. He has him on his bench.
That's
I-
just sad.
I truly, I'm being 100%. I don't like Jansen because I feel like did he do that good last year?
he kind of was
Okay.
pretty
no,
bad last year.
honestly,
Yeah, I truly don't like
Jansen-
anyone out of
Alright.
Cole and Verlander there. That's
okay.
my opinion.
Jansen, Krimble, and
I mean,
May
McKay
aren't
might
that
be
bad.
good though.
I mean,
They aren't that bad,
Ottavino's not bad.
He's got 3 good starters. I mean, Matt
Yeah.
Shoemaker automatically.
Yeah, I mean,
A
Shoemaker would
perfect
be a
starter.
sleeper.
Yeah. Shoemaker's automatically the best pitcher on his staff. but-
I mean,
I
the
gotta
only thing
go-
is like, wait, Andrew, I gotta hear yours first. 'Cause I'm leaning towards a higher number here.
I gotta go.
I'm just gonna say it. 5.8. That's my.
I was gonna say
5.8.
5.9. I was gonna say
5.8.
5.9. Just because
Yeah,
the strikeouts and
Yeah.
The
Just
lack
because
of
the
pitching.
the
Yeah.
strikeout
Cole
and
and Verlander are gonna carry his pitching.
and he's gonna put Talkman in his outfield, and he bats like I think
Instead
7th
of
or 8th, and I don't really. I
Adele.
mean, what was his batting
I mean,
average
you could
last
put
year?
Andujar at utility though.
What
then
was
put
his
Hicks
batting
in the
average last
outfield.
year? Talkman. Oh, it's not bad. I mean,
273.
what was the Andujar's?
Probably
I
worse.
think he really didn't even play.
Yeah, 128.
So you're.
I mean, it was
so-
not a lot of.
Yeah,
Not bad stuff.
honestly, I was gonna say a 7, but you did bring up the strikeout part. I feel like that drops it to a 6.3.
0.3.
See, the 300 strikeouts is what gets me to 6.2.
Nick.
Just because of the Justin Verlander is the
I
0.2.
mean, I won't be harsh, but I'll just say 5.5.
5.5. Okay. So around a 6.
I mean,
let's say.
we're not saying that this team's not gonna blow up. We're just saying from
Yeah.
from the preseason rank. I mean, McKay could be a god. We don't know. We're
I
saying.
mean, he'll be good, but
yeah. I
But
mean,
all I'm saying is like, if the
You- you-
Yankees go against a top pitcher, like his lineup's gonna be screwed.
all I'm saying is you physically can't
night
go
one
like
versus Scherzer.
you physically can't go like do like horrible in like fantasy. I mean, if people get like injured and stuff, then your team. But you can't draft like horrible like preseason. Like, it's very hard. So
I got a-
So
I got a good rating for this next team here.
who cares Wood?
That's
oh,
Mr. Brendan.
is it a sus
he's-
team we got
He's
here?
one of our other friends.
Oh,
Oh
Okay,
my!
let's see.
No!
so the first few players.
As I had explained it during the draft, they're all shortstop team.
Okay, so Vasquez, he's good. Crone might give you 30 bombs. We'll see.
30.
Hello.
30
Oh,
in,
and
in a
he's
regular
taking-
season, maybe.
He's taking Pete's roids.
Never
He's got
mind, never
Pete's
mind.
roids. Holy
I
mean,
moly.
I was talking about.
But
like,
Roy does
preseason.
speed half.
I was talking about like a full season.
A
Sorry,
jelly donut?
not
No,
I mean,
me.
he'll probably put up
I like his outfield.
Yeah, his outfield is what stood out to me.
Oh my, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a very good outfield. Um, I feel like the only ones that I question are VR and, I mean, and Vasquez probably VR and Vasquez.
I mean,
I mean,
I'm not gonna point out anybody's catchers because nobody got catchers till later after I had JT Realmuto.
Yeah.
But I mean, VR doesn't excite me that much. Jose Ramirez is coming back from an injured season. Justin Turner's 47 years old. Willie Calhoun has braces.
he
Malik Smith can't
he
hit
has
the
two
ball.
outfielders in his bench.
This is a solid
Yeah.
7. This is. I feel like
Eric
the
We haven't
Hosmer
even
fell
we
off
haven't
a
even
bit.
looked at the
Yeah,
pitchers
yeah.
yet.
Yeah, let's look at the-
I know. Yeah, and this is where
Here's the pitching.
This is where it
Oh
drops a
my.
little more. This is where it
Oh,
drops. a little.
AJ Puck. Pook.
Pitchers aren't
Who's
horrible. Other than his relievers, the starters aren't horrible.
Yeah, but
I
this,
mean, Lance McCulley's coming back from Tommy
mean-
John.
I
Yeah,
mean-
he's a goat, but
I
this is
see
where
he
it
likes
drops to a
Oakland's
6.
pitchers.
I'm gonna go
Because
with 6.4. That's what
saying
I'm gonna give.
6
I'm gonna
flat.
give 6.4.
I gotta go
Yeah,
6.8 here.
I'm going
a
6
6.
flat. Yeah, I feel like the the lineup was like very promising, and the pitching doesn't really have like a number
Yeah.
one pitcher in there.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah,
I'll just go
I guess you
6.
could say Shane Bieber. It might be, but I don't know. You don't have like an ace that you could like rely on.
I mean, Paddock's an ace for the Padres, but I think Bieber is for the Indians too. But
I mean, yeah, but like,
other than
can you
that-
rely on Bieber though?
Wait, what? AJ Puff? Is he like some sleeper?
I mean,
I think he's a Walmart version of Josh Hader.
Looks like it.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Let's
I
go
mean,
to the
Yeah,
let's go to the last
team
team
we
here.
have here.
I don't know if oh wait, no, he changed. Never mind.
Yeah, you want to say he changed the Bomba squad?
The MLPS Bomba
okay.
squad.
Oh,
Let's see this.
okay.
I like everything up to like some of the outfielders. Oh, I think like
The
Hunter
outfielders
Dozier's
where
a
it
steal.
gets-
David
the
Fletcher is
outfielders
going
where
to
it
lead
gets
off, so I don't
sketchy.
know how that's gonna work.
I mean, I only like Acuna. I mean, David Dalachi's not bad.
I mean, yeah, we're
Brian
not
Anderson.
I mean,
That's- I see a lot of strikeouts as well.
For Kyle
yeah,
Tucker.
that is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, with
Well, Mayhew and
With-
Acuna will hit the ball, but
I mean,
everyone
we're
else is
talking
striking out.
about like we're
with-
talking
with-
about
with
like
Pete and Cruz.
I mean, yeah, and we're talking about like Josh Donaldson on the Twins, not on the not in prime Blue Jay form. We don't know how he's really gonna go. I mean, so far it is a high rating though, still because it's a lot
Let's
of
look-
good players.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the Austin Romine for the bench.
There,
Yeah, I would
Austin
start him over
Romine
Mitch
was
Garver.
a auto draft from what I've heard. He accidentally.
there is a
Yeah,
very
that's
high
cute, he
ceiling
said.
here. There's a very high ceiling here for these players.
He has no outfielders on his bench,
I think once we look at the pitching,
so he's
it might,
banking on Kyle Tucker.
It
again.
might.
Kyle
Yeah.
Tucker.
So
saw he
here's the
had a
pitching.
You had Jack Fleury, but I'm pretty sure he had like a 4 ERA last year, right? Something like that.
Did he? Well, can we?
He's
He
got
had a very.
six
we
starters.
had a
Yeah,
2.7.
2.75. That is way off the truth.
I
Oh,
still
wow.
swear I saw Jack Flaherty was sitting out, but I guess
No,
not.
he's starting opening day.
He's
Yeah.
got the Brewers ace.
Patrick Corbin is the forgotten guy in that rotation, but I feel like
That's what I. Yeah.
the only team he does good against is the Mets. I feel like he no hits them every single time he plays them.
He'll play them a lot.
Yeah,
But he's going against a
lot.
lot of right-handers in the combined East.
That is true. I mean, Paxton again. I feel like
Garbage.
I give the team a
What do you
7.
think about his bullpen?
I give the team a 7 overall. I like Urias.
Did Brad Handy do good last year?
I don't think so.
I'm
mean,
gonna give it a
he's not bad.
6.6.
He's been a usual handyman.
I give
gotta
it
go
a 7.
6.3.
I'm gonna give it a
6.3.
6.6.
I give it a 7.
6.4.
I'm a little.
Dang.
I'll just give it 6.
How long have we been doing this for?
I don't know. We've been going.
It's been
Something
like
I wanna
20
mention,
minutes.
Though, before we wrap up this part is last year we did do our do the same fantasy
Oh
league
my
for
God.
baseball.
Oh
I
my
won
God.
it. I just want to point that out.
And he barely had any pitchers either.
Yeah, I was gonna say I had two. I think I had two pitchers, and then after that I had nobody. So it's not always about I mean, it's going to be different this year, obviously, because whole different atmosphere. But it should be interesting to see how things go. I think my overall best team is I'm looking at Ben.
I think it's
or
Ben.
myself.
Ben and Quentin have top 2 teams. my
Do they have
opinion.
power rankings on there like they usually do?
Yeah, do they have power rankings?
Yeah, like the preseason power rankings.
I don't know if they do.
That's a thing.
Yeah, they usually have them for basketball.
Yeah. I think they had them when we did our football.
Draft recap.
I don't know. I don't think there is.
Yeah.
Look, just go under standings.
Hmm?
Oh, no, never mind.
Yeah.
What's the projected playoff bracket? Do they have one yet?
No.
It
It
shows
shows
on the
what it's gonna be.
playoffs.
Okay, it just shows what's going to happen. Okay.
It's in
four
2
make
months.
It. Top 4
Yeah.
make it.
Yep, top 4 make it, just like last year. Okay, so I think that's all we got for this part of the video. And then moving on into more baseball talk. I think it was a day or 2 ago. So on what's today even? Today's
Monday.
oh,
19.
so starting I
20th,
think
I know.
Saturday. Yeah, Saturday was the
going-
first, or Saturday or Friday were the first days that MLB started doing exhibition games against each other. From what it's looked like, it's been pretty entertaining. I mean, you got a couple guys at the first night wearing masks running around the bases, so that was interesting.
One thing I'm gonna
I
say
don't know if
is,
that's gonna be
one thing I'm gonna say. One thing I'm gonna say about the Mets playing the
Didn't need to be
Yankees.
said.
All I hope is that they're doing bad just because it's the Yankees. They do not look good these first 2 games. That's all I'm saying, and it's very scary
It
to
does
watch.
not look like they can hit a ball.
Oh my
They got
god!
shut down by 2 random pitchers.
They had 9 hits in the past 2 days.
Yeah, it does not.
I hate
look
to
like
say
they can
it,
hit a ball.
but I was watching the Pirates and
And Cody
Cubs.
Bellinger hit a grand slam today.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna say
think it was
Cody
the Pirates and Cubs yesterday. Maybe not. I don't remember who it was. Pirates playing somebody. I hate to say it, but I fell asleep. So
It's
I
the
don't know if it's a good
Pirates.
sign or not.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
the Pirates.
But
And it's exhibition.
I did like though.
You watched the
My
Pirates.
dad and I were thinking we're like
I'd fall asleep
discussing
too.
if they would do it. Oh yeah, Pirates and Indians. of
I mean,
course.
I'd rather die watching that. I don't watch.
We had discussed about the possibility of them doing it, and they actually did. For the crowd, they're setting up like little canopies and putting all the taxi guys there.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I
they're
thought
the
that was
crowd.
plan.
Yeah, I've seen
So it's
that.
kind of cool.
Yeah, I
And like
thought
they
that
were
was
just
the plan.
coming. They were just coming out of the stands last night to come into the game.
No, it's been funny because I watched I don't know who hit the bomb. It was one of the Yankees. But as soon as he hit it, like it came off the bat, and then all you heard was it was you knew it was MLB The Show noise. Like you
Oh
knew.
yeah, you
like,
probably heard.
Yeah.
I've played enough
probably heard
MLB, and I was like,
Matt
literally that sounds like when the like
Santa
when I hit a
Maria.
run.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're gonna
Maria.
slip up and drop a Santa Maria, and they're not
Yeah.
best version.
That's what
Yeah,
I was
it's-
hoping for.
It's a little weird. But
So
I
Even
like-
the
mean,
commentators sounded like
at
they were
least
straight from
baseball's
MLB.
back.
That's the only good thing. Baseball's back. We got a couple games, a couple more exhibition games. Like they're pumping out a lot over there from Friday till Wednesday, and then opening day is Thursday, or opening night Thursday night.
Where we do
And then
have
opening
Cole
day.
versus Scherzer, and who else is playing? The Dodgers.
Yeah, Dodgers and Giants. I don't know why they picked Giants for opening.
You have
night. That was kind of weird.
Kuto. You have Johnny
'Cause it's the
Kuto and
Dodgers.
Kershaw.
That was a weird.
I mean,
that
the
weird-
entertaining game is gonna be the Yankees game.
Because it's the Dodgers, and they just
I mean,
Go
that
crazy
that
over
rivalry
them.
used to be entertaining.
Oh yeah, it did. Without
I mean,
doubt.
the Yankees are gonna win. I don't think the Nationals are gonna win that game.
We'll see. I mean, it's
Scherzer's
gonna be
about to get
interesting to
tossed
see-
around like a goddamn salad.
I've seen Scherzer strike out 19 hitters in one game. I wouldn't
and
bet
I've
against him.
And it's the Yankees.
and I've
Yeah.
seen Scherzer allow 7 runs last night.
I think for once,
Okay.
after these, how many months has it been? It's been 3 months since we started this podcast. I think we can just appreciate that baseball is coming back.
Literally.
Aside from who
Like-
the teams are, I know we're all just gonna sit down on Thursday night and watch those games, even though
Like-
we'll have to record too.
we can literally come here on Friday or like for the video on Friday and talk about what happened that day. Like I don't know, that's like the first time we actually been able to do this on this channel. And that just like amazes me kind of that we can actually like, talk about like actual sports that are going on. I mean actual like major sports that are going on.
Oh, I can't wait until basketball season when we'll have baseball like 5 times a day, then basketball like 3 times a day.
That'll definitely get
Don't
more.
forget about the NHL.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I forgot about that.
gladly forget about it. I'll gladly forget about it. I forget about it in a normal year.
When your hometown team's the Red Wings.
Yeah. I
still
kind of
don't
forget
care.
about hockey every once in a while. Well, I mean, okay, Red Wings are hockey town. All I gotta say.
I was gonna say Red Wings have been the best team in the NHL since I was born, so I still don't care.
Except like right now. But besides
Well, yeah.
that, yeah, I mean, hockey's coming back August 1st. It's just exciting these next like 3 or 4 weeks. We're gonna see so much action, and it's just gonna be so fun and interesting to watch. Even though you might not be watching your favorite team every day. Like I know for basketball, I'm not gonna be able to watch the Pistons, but I'll sit down and watch if Zion plays. But I'll say a Pelicans game. But
Yeah. I didn't mean to laugh because the family member. I just laughed because you were gonna point out Zion and he's not gonna be there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I mean, it's gonna be fun watching it come back. Now moving on to the NFL. So I have some big issues. Big.
Redskins.
Yeah, they got
the Redskins. We're talking about the Redskins.
Yeah.
Game?
Not even
Oh,
with the Red.
That's
Thank
not even the
God.
biggest problem at all.
Thank God. I was about to say we can't possibly talk about them for like the night. I mean, we are gonna talk about them, but not for like the 87th time we saw NFL for.
Yeah, so we'll get the Redskins issue out of the way real fast.
Or the Skins, you mean?
We're not gonna talk much on it. I'll go over real fast. We don't have to touch on the issue, but over on Friday, or I think Saturday it officially came out. There were 15 sexual assault charges against members of the Redskins front office area, people like that. And
They're going downhill.
It's been something that the Washington Post has been working on for a long while. So that's happening. That's a developing story there, along with the Redskins name change, which they are currently nameless. They've dropped the Redskins name, and
They're at rock bottom right now.
They're going to be changing
Washington's
that,
a mess.
Washington's a sheer mess. Only thing they have going for them is the Nationals at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a gosh darn mess at this point.
So something that has been an issue that has arisen is Madden is coming out within the next month, and obviously they have put a year's work into Madden, and they already have it coded and everything that Washington is the Redskins, and so they have to. So for the disc game, you're still going to be able to play the Washington Redskins for the entire year, as long as you're offline. But for the first update, they're going to change Washington to like a generic team apparently. So
yeah, there's probably just put Washington football team.
Yeah, something like that, or like Washington. They might change it to like you know how you can like relocate a team. They might just change it to one of the relocated names or something.
They should make it the Renegades.
I mean, we did make a good
logo.
Make
it happen.
I mean, we did make a good logo.
No, make it the Renegades, and then throw have Be Happy be their like intro song.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what the Washington is a mess right now. But then the NFL in entirety is just a mess right now. I don't think the players are boycotting, but they're angry that the NFL is not taking precautions like the MLB and NBA has. They're wanting them to take bigger safety like precautions towards Corona and everything, and they're not doing it. A lot of players tweeted out on Sunday in frustration over that.
Yeah, but the one that really stood out to me was actually J.J. Watt, where he actually went in depth with like 11 points about. Would you like me to share it? Should I share it?
Yeah, you can share a couple.
Oh yeah, I mean I'll share like the screen thing.
Okay.
All right. So J.J. Watt did go off. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I kind of thought I shared a Addison Ray pick by accident because of Discord, but J.J. Watt tweeted all these things.
Joe.
What? Hello?
We're just seeing a straight.
What happened to your screen?
What do you mean?
We're seeing a black screen right now.
What do you mean?
What is that?
Did you see it now?
maybe some technical difficulties.
Why
We'll
is
just
this
cut
going-
that.
Do you see it now?
We'll just cut your screen.
Oh.
Just cut your screen, Jim.
All right.
No,
All right.
don't
So
see it.
let me
We'll
let
just
me
read
just,
them off.
let me just read it. Obviously. So he said for the first bullet point, we want to play, just like every player does. 2, we want to be as safe as possible. 3, the NFL can mandate that players show up to training camp regardless if any agreement has been reached between the NFL and the NFL Players Association. 4,
So
wait, what?
no, go ahead. Sorry.
And then 4 was we still have not granted the full and proper training camp acclimation period necessary as recommended by the medical and training staffs. 5, we still not do know if there will be daily testing, every other day testing, which I have heard. I don't think they actually ever been tested yet, right? And they're supposed to.
No, I think they're being tested first day when they come to training camp.
We still do not know if there will be preseason games or not, which is true. They don't know if there's any games. We still do
As
not know.
far as right now, there's at least 2 official preseason games. They've
See-
already cut 2 from the schedule.
This next one is actually interesting. We still do not know how a positive COVID test will be handled in regards to other in close contact, in the huddle, directly engaged with, and etc. That actually stood out to me. How are they going to do that? Obviously, they can't be in a huddle. I don't think that's very safe.
Mm-hmm.
I think, obviously they're not going to be wearing pads. I think for like the first couple of days. But,
Maybe the quarterback can have a mic in his helmet to talk to the players.
It might be because he already has a mic in his helmet to talk to like the coaches and everything. So
this
ahead.
next one is a strong and fair opt-out clause for those at higher risk or those with family members at higher risk has still not been agreed upon. I don't think that will be agreed upon. I just don't think you'll get paid if you sit out. I don't.
I don't think so.
If
no,
players
I think
do not,
you will still get paid.
you will.
I think you still will get paid. So
Yeah. Maybe if players do not show up on time, they can be fined or considered in breach of contract, even if health and safety protocols have not been agreed upon or IDER (infectious disease emergency response plans) have been approved. So you will
this
be.
is definitely something that could get messy very fast with the NFL, and that's
And-
something scary.
Yeah, and the last
Yeah.
thing he said was the same thing as the first one. We want to play.
I'm getting MLB vibes right now.
Yeah, I'm getting MLB vibes, but the good thing with the MLB is that it ended up all working out.
Yeah, but
the
I don't
bad
want to
thing
take in months to figure it out.
Okay, the bad thing is the official. Apparently, we're just losing everybody.
I'm very sorry on that one. I think she came up.
No, you're fine. The bad thing is, Monday or July 21st is when rookies report to camp. So that's in 2 days. And then July 23rd is when quarterbacks and injured players report to camp. And then on July 28th is when all their players report. So this is a very fast track thing. Like things need to get fixed or like worked out fast, or things are going to be bad.
They truly just don't care. I think.
It's Roger Goodell.
Yeah.
He's not the I
best
truly think Roger Goodell thought that it wasn't going to affect him. I truly think that he was like, the coronavirus is not going to affect the NFL. Little did he know, or I hope he knew, because I hope he has somewhat of a brain, that it is going to affect him if he doesn't actually do something.
Yeah, it will. It will.
You honestly might have to push back training camp, like test every single player. That's the best bet.
It should have been
Which
tested
I'm-
earlier.
I'm very
Yeah.
surprised they weren't testing at least every player and having them self-quarantine before this.
Yeah, like they should have done it 2 weeks before training camp.
These aren't like high school athletes where like you can't tell them to stay home. These are guys who are getting paid, or like college athletes. These are guys who are getting paid to play the game. Like if you tell them to stay home, they should stay home because they're getting paid to like do it. You know?
Yeah.
So,
the other hard thing is it's not like they could quarantine them because they would have to be there from now until January. So it would have been kind of crazy. That's the difficult thing, is they can't quarantine them during training camp. Maybe once the season starts, then they can start quarantining and do like from September to January, which is still a very long time, but The NFL season is gonna be something very interesting, and
Yeah, it definitely is.
And
I
aren't they
don't.
making like specific helmets to like help like like have like something on the face mask to like help like
I
They
virus?
they came out with one, but apparently it was not well received.
Yeah,
Um,
I think it was declined. I heard if you want to, you can, but you don't have to.
yeah, which I mean, it's still literally. I think we brought up in another podcast how they're not allowed to or they're not allowed to like do jersey swap after the game, and Darius Slade was like, so we're allowed to tackle each other and like sweat on each other for 60 straight minutes, but we can't trade jersey after the game. Like,
Exactly. It's not very well thought through. Yeah,
it's not.
obviously jersey swap shouldn't happen because that just limits it. I mean, you can't stop tackling in football.
Yeah,
I feel like football
I
is
mean,
definitely
with the
one
route
of
the
the
NFL's going.
I mean, the football is one of the three major sports that honestly you need everything to be okay to play it. It's that
Yeah,
simple. Because it's definitely the most contact sport. You're on people like the whole game. Your job is to touch people, like, especially on the offensive line or like cornerbacks. Your job is like touch people, which is a very easy way to transmit virus. So I don't. I mean, it's gonna be played because it just will, but I don't know how it's gonna work.
yeah. No, I hope that things work out and everything will be okay for the season to come around because it's coming up fast. September 10th is opening night, Chiefs versus Texans. So, I mean that's a month and a half away, I would say. So yeah. Now I don't think there was much else that we had to talk about, was there? Guys, got anything else to say? Finish off the video. All right.
I don't even know where everyone
So
else is right now.
yeah, I was gonna say this is a very. I'm sorry for this episode. It's very weird. I mean, we lost. Oh, okay. We woke up at the end of the video.
What? Wait, we're done?
Yeah. And then yeah, more. He had internet issues, so that's not on his fault. So yeah.
Sure.
So Wednesday will be kind of exciting for A&M. We got day before opening day. Friday's video will be very fun because we're recording that on Thursday night, probably during opening night for
We will
the
definitely have
game.
live
So
reactions.
yeah, I'm gonna say you might get some live reactions from us, depending on what games are going on and everything. So
I
this week
mean,
should be
usually
pretty
at that
exciting.
time we will be recording. The Yankees game will probably be finished. But the Dodgers game will probably just start. Hopefully, it will just start. Hopefully, we're not recording by the end of the game, but you never know with
Yeah.
us.
So yeah, no. So you'll at least get our reaction and review of how the Yankees Nationals game went.
Mhm.
And then Saturday we got Nick and Joe's film room. So that's gonna be a good week for us here. Got a lot of content to push out with the MLB season starting. NFL going back to training camp. NBA exhibition games start this week. I think you said, Nick, right?
Yeah, Wednesday.
So yeah. So we'll have
Oh,
be
beautiful.
able to talk about maybe some of those will be like live stream somewhere. I feel like so maybe able to get live looking at those. So yeah, you guys like the video, drop a like. If actually our 3 month is on Wednesday, so me and Mort are gonna kind of have a celebration for that on A&M.
Aw.
And we're two subscribers away from 60. So hopefully we can get to 60 before our 3 month. That'd be very exciting. So subscribe if you guys like what we're doing here. We're gonna keep pushing out as
Whoa.
much content for you
Wait,
as
wait,
sports
wait,
come
wait, wait.
back.
Don't end the video yet. Don't end the video. Now obviously this has been our best month because that's how it should go. So I want to say thank you for. I mean, obviously I will not be on Wednesday's episode because that is not the place I'm supposed to be in. But definitely a lot of support has been given in this third month. Definitely a lot more than we thought. And yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys. So we'll see you on Friday, and me and Mort will see you on Wednesday for A&M. See you guys later.